Last week we celebrated Caden's birthday at Wizard Quest at the Dells, and this week we're going to continue that celebration by visiting Ripley's Believe It or Not. Hey all you colorful sprinkles, it's Willow. Like I said earlier, this is going to be a video about Ripley's Believe It or Not. We did spend a very short time in there though because the building was extremely warm. So enjoy this short video of our walkthrough of Ripley's Believe It or Not at the Wisconsin Dells. This was my first time at this location because I had been to the one in Orlando. This was a very different experience. I felt like it was a little smaller than the Orlando one. I could be wrong, it's been a few years since I've gone. But there were a lot of neat things to look at. For instance, this painting made out of letters. And what is a Ripley's attraction without the Lizard Man? Check out all those tattoos. This sign asks, can you spot the fake shrunken head? See if you can find it. There's 3 shrunken heads in here. Can you figure out which one is the fake? And then these are headhunter skulls. Unlike most gremlins, if you add water to this one, it'll rust. They have a bunch of old light bulbs on display. The sign warns you that they get very hot. So let's walk further into the exhibit and see what we got here. This is an entire room covered in duct tape. Every piece in here is duct tape. Even the statues, the fireplace. Look at that, he's all made out of duct tape, including the bed. Duct tape, more duct tape. Even the mirror's duct tape, it's reflective duct tape. Look at that, you can see the lines. And this beautiful gown, duct tape. Amazing. Here are some fan letters to Robert Ripley. Some of these look very old. And this is a fantasy coffin. There's this family that makes these, and they make coffins that represent the person that passed. What type of fantasy coffin would you have built for yourself? Let me know in the comments. Of course they had pinned insects, but I have never seen anything like this because below this sign is an Elvis painting made completely out of pinned butterflies. Look at all those. I don't know, that's kind of weird to me. And of course we have the double-eyed man. He has 2 pupils. You get some examples of various body modifications through various cultures. And a penis sheath from New Guinea. It's used as a decoration. This airplane didn't quite make it through the roof, but there is a Tibetan monkey skull. That's really pretty. That's a new exhibit. That looks very uncomfortable. Now, during Christmas, you could hang up a human hair wreath. This python is made entirely out of plastic fingernails. That's kind of gross. We also have the sideshow favorite, the Fiji mermaid, made famous by P.T. Barnum, and human skin with tattoos. Look at that. This is a monkey and a python. Skeleton, of course. They don't look like that normally. And this is a 4-horned Jeep, which is a crossbreed of a sheep and a goat. There were also hidden attractions that we were told to look for throughout, so we're going to keep our eyes open for them and see if we can find them. This cow is made out of rubber shoe soles. Puma running shoes to be exact. Speaking of rubber things, JT Sailors had a rubber-like face. They also had a large variety of oddity taxidermy animals. This is a 2-headed calf, and a cow with an extra limb on its back, or a 6-legged lamb. Over on this side, this cow had 2 noses. It's double boopable. Look at that. I think this is like some sort of 2-headed pig. Then we crossed a rickety old bridge to find a secret entrance in this little tomb here. And if we go further in, you'll see there's actually just almost like a jail cell that you can stand behind and take pictures. Maybe you recognize my thumbnail for this video? If you're gonna kill a vampire, you're gonna want one of these kits. Also, we found a secret entrance to the darker side of Ripley's, and this is the vampire lady. This next section's gonna be a little graphic, that's why I've added chapters, so maybe skip ahead. This person was stabbed by a fish. A man who was executed, shot several times in the face and lived. And the indestructible man with a knife in his skull. And this is a medieval chastity belt, kind of like the one in the torture museum. Here's a replica of Mary Queen of Scots' execution head, and one of Vlad, the original Count Dracula. Then we heard a rumbling around the corner. In fact, it was so loud kids were covering their ears and screaming in there. It was so loud the whole building was rattling. I think it was supposed to be a tomb. So we continue walking through it to see some of these little entrances they have here. Each one with a little symbol, and if you press the symbol, a secret exhibit opens. Each room had a different theme with different treasures inside of it. Look at that decorated sword. By this point, this area of the building was getting kind of warm and crowded, and it was loud because of all the rattling. So at this point, we decided to just do a quick walkthrough. This is an example of one of the buttons you could push on the wall, and then you'd see the hidden exhibit would open up all of a sudden. This is some sort of like Templar looking outfit. I didn't get to read the sign because it was kind of far away. But speaking of little warrior outfits, check this out. This is a little children's samurai outfit. That's so cute. But like I said, it was hot and noisy in there, so we did decide to leave a little bit faster than we had planned. And of course you exit through the gift shop. I honestly thought they would have a lot more things for sale in the gift shop, but they did have these cute plushies like the two-headed alligator or two-headed cow or two-headed parrot, a lot of two-headed things. I thought those were really cute. I almost got one, but yeah, I was really surprised at how little their gift shop was. After this, I teased this last week, but we decided to go to the hot sauce place where Nik would try the flatline hot sauce. It's called The End, and it's 7 million Scovilles. So, let's check out Nik's reaction after he, of course, signed the waiver because they don't want to get sued if you don't like it.
It's all spice and not flavor.
Okay. Nothing. Which one was that?
That was our flatline.
I eat alone spicy. And then you defeated the flatline. I can't be in both.
So there you have it. Nik defeated the flatline without even a tear in his eye. We'll see you next week for more fun adventures. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out one of these other videos. Alright, I'm heading out. Bye everyone.